from Our Darling Memories, and today I'm going to be walking you through my process for week 15 in my 2018 project life. So as you can see, I already have all of my photos and journaling cards already printed out, and I'm just trying to figure out the best way to distribute my photos and my colors on my layout. As you can see, I have a lot of pinks and a lot of blues, so I really wanted to make sure that I didn't have all blue on one side and no blue on the other side, and I just really wanted to make sure that things were balanced. And as you can see, I am cutting out some white cardstock to make into backgrounds for my photos. If you watched last week's process, you know that I started doing that for week 14, and I just really loved the look of it, and I loved the cleanness that it brought to the photos, and the way that it kind of made everything go together a little bit better. So I decided to do that for this week as well. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to be an every week thing, but I'm leaving myself open to possibilities. So here I am just cutting my photos to size, and I'm going to be adding embellishments as I go. So I didn't cut out any of my cutting because I do add a couple of embellishments to each card as I went. That is a little banner tag that is from the Kelly Bangs Creative Simple Vibes kit, which is available on Sweet Shop Designs, and I will link that down below. Most of the cards are from Kelly Bangs Creative. As you know, I am on Kelly's design team, which I'm very excited about, and I love using her products, especially in my project life layouts, because they're so colorful and they really work with my photos. That blue and that pink was pretty perfect for this week. Also, I'm using a couple of other cards from other digital designers. A lot of my journaling cards are from One Little Bird and also Paisley Press, but most of the embellishments and things like that are from Kelly Bangs Creative Simple Vibes. So once I finish backing all my photos on my white cardstock, I'm going to go on to embellishing them. And I'm going to start with that one card on the bottom left, and that is a screenshot of one of the photos that Kelly put on her Instagram to announce her new design team, and obviously I'm a member, so that was really fun. And I just backed that on one of the Simple Vibes Project Life cards. It did have a sentiment on the top, but I covered it up and then added that little label sticker at the bottom to give me a little bit of a journaling space. And I'm also going to use these little labels that came in the kit to just add a little bit of color to these journaling cards. Most of my journaling cards are very white this week, so I wanted to add a little pop of color. I add that pink tab. I guess that would be a tab. It kind of reminds me of like a book tab, like you would use to mark your page in a book. But anyway, I'm going to use the pink one on that Paisley Press Messy Beautiful card, and then this blue one just on this blank white card that I'm going to embellish a little bit later. And then I'm going to use the scraps, which just say date, to add a couple of dates on a few of my photos. So as you can see, I do have that one card that is a square, and that is of Julie's Green Room, which is a TV show on Netflix by Julie Andrews. I am a huge fan of Julie Andrews, so when I found out that she had a kids television show, my daughter and I obviously had to start watching it, and I think I may love it more than my little girl does because I love Julie Andrews. That's all there is to it. So the next card that I'm going to be working on is this title card, which is also a 4x6 from the Simple Vibes collection. And I thought I did a really good job of incorporating all of the colors that I use throughout this layout. There's a lot of pinks and blues and the yellow that I used in some of my embellishments. But when I looked at it a little bit more, I thought it was just a little bit too busy. So I cut it down in half and then added these woodland thickers from American Crafts onto the top. That's the top part that's white, and I'm just going to leave it like that. I thought that was a really simple way of adding the title card, and with the rest of that 4x6 card, I just trimmed a little bit off and added it as kind of a border at the very bottom of this card that I'm going to use to talk about the winter storm that we had in the middle of April. This week was really weird weather-wise. The first half of the week it felt like spring and the birds were chirping, and I really thought that winter was finally over. And then on the weekend we had an ice storm. As you can see, I'm adding some more of those thickers to spell out ice storm right there. and I'm going to add that to the bottom of this journaling card below the photo. And I also added that little date label from one of those labels that were in Kelly's kit. And just because I wanted to remember the exact day that this storm happened, because I'm going to add the date on that one photo of the tree when it looked like spring, and I thought it would be really fun juxtaposition of like Monday it was spring and then Sunday or the next Sunday it was winter all over again. But that is life in New York, I guess. So I'm just kind of writing about that a little bit, giving my thoughts on how winter is never ending here, and I'm just gonna slip that into the page protector. And now you can just see me slipping some photos and journaling cards into the page protectors. That Keep It Simple, Keep It Honest, Keep It Real card is from the Simple Vibes collection. And this one that I'm working on right now that says Loving This Right Now is from the Paisley Press Messy Beautiful collection. And I just added the date and some journaling talking about how I love spending so much time with my daughter and seeing how much she grows every single day. And I leave that pretty simple. I don't really add anything else other than that little pink tag, and I just keep on going to this label sticker that I added on the Julie's Green Room Instagram type photo. And the rest of this layout comes together really simply. As you can see, I am kind of struggling fitting my photos into the page protectors. I added this little tag that's pink and yellow from the Simple Vibes collection, and I just fill into the date of that one embellishment that says a few highlights from today. That's from One Little Bird, the Live a Little collection, just punched into a 1.5 inch circle. And I added the word yay to the photo of the Kelly Banks creative team, and that's pretty much the end of my layout. I only have 2 more pockets to fill. One of those is a screenshot of my husband on FaceTime, and the other is some journaling about the long distance date night we had watching the newest Transformers movie. And for that, I'm just going to add some of those woodland thickers to the top of this card that I already added that turquoise tab, and it's just going to say date, and then I'm going to write a little bit about our date night. So thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoy it, and go ahead and check out the Kelly Banks Creative Simple Vibes collection. I will have the link below, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.